Ladies and gentlemen, the co-drafter of the most recent proposed Declaration of Human Responsibilities is here, and it's Alexandra next to me. So I'm going to ask her to present the proposed declaration to you, and then I'll do my presentation.
Okay, thank you. Distinguished panelists, dear trustees, dear fellows, dear participants. In September 2013, at the meeting of the Board of Trustees of WAS in Ottawa, Professor Bogdan Havrulishin raised the question of the need of a new paradigm. As many of you have agreed, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, together with the dominant mode of behavior between individuals, groups, and countries, have had some negative consequences. They overburdened the governments, which seemed the ones responsible to secure those rights to all their citizens, but couldn't do so because the most influential members of societies would benefit from all the rights, thus constraining the less influential members to ascertain those rights. So where does this need for a new paradigm come from? Firstly, given the events in Ukraine since last September, Professor Havrulishin and myself felt the real need of a new paradigm in Ukraine. In fact, since the beginning of Maidan movement, young people deliberately made a choice in favor of European values such as truth, liberty, total transparency. Different people have felt themselves responsible. They have sensed that changes were needed and took responsibility to create such change. Secondly, all this was done strictly in cooperation between different groups of people rather than in competition between them. The sense of responsibility that manifested during Russian aggression with the emergence of several volunteer battalions who fight because they feel responsible for their country. How many even children sense the responsibility to help the soldiers? They send letters, poems, pictures. They help making and buying warm clothing for soldiers. With no effective army, which in fact has been destroyed by the previous regime, a great proportion of people felt that they had to help somehow. The example I cite today is one amongst many others, but there have been many cases in many countries before where people sensed that they were responsible to the needy, to their community, to their country, to their environment, and to the world. And the last one is perfectly demonstrated by the creation of the Club of Rome and the World Academy of Art and Sciences. The second element of the new paradigm is easier to realize than the first one. It involves a gradual shift from strictly competitive towards more cooperative relations between individuals, groups, and nations, thus shift from current win-lose game towards a win-win world. So Professor Havrulishin, with my assistance, we drafted the proposed Declaration of Human Responsibilities, which contain 15 articles. Do you want me to read it? Or if you want.
Can you do a summary of it, or take the high points of it? We don't have it on the thing, so go ahead and do it.
Okay. So, the first article, speak the truth, be honest, act according to moral ethical standards. Second, maintain your health in the best possible state in order not to burden the society with the cost of your health care. Third, learn, develop your talents, capabilities, competence throughout your life to be a productive member of society. 4. Treat others as you want others to treat you. 5. Be a free person, meaning the ultimate judge of what is true and what is not, what is good and what is bad. Yet, keep testing your judgment to make sure that it is in line with moral and ethical principles. 6. Search for harmony between your private, professional, social lives and that as part of the community. 7. While seeking to ascertain your rights, avoid constraining other members of the society to ascertain theirs. 8. Solve as many problems and issues as possible as individual, family, community levels to lighten the burden and cost of governments. 9. Responsibilities to family. Cherish cultural heritage from your predecessors. Treat parents with love and respect. Help them if needed. Deal with siblings as if they were your best friends. 10. Responsibilities to parents. Love your children. Inculcate in them ethical moral values. Facilitate their education and development of their talents and personalities as free people. 11. Responsibilities to community. Relate to people and communities with respect and empathy. Help the community to be effective in supplying all services such as primary education, healthcare, and social services. Contribute to the well-being of all members of the community. While maintaining your identity, be consciously part of the whole world community. Number 12, responsibilities to the environment. Use all resources sparingly. Avoid pollution of the biosphere. Help preserve the biological and zoological diversity. 13, to your country. Obey the laws of the country. Help your country in line with your ability to maintain the priority of the common good. Full political freedoms, a certain level of economical well-being of the whole population, social justice, and healthy environment. 14, to future generations. Leave the physical environment in a better state than inherited, with enhanced cultural heritage, values, to enable future generations to be more effective in political, economic, social, and cultural aspects of the societies. 15, responsibilities to the world. Protect and promote resilience, creativity, and equal opportunities for all. Be tolerant and respectful of all races, ethnics, religions, languages. Learn some languages and at least basic things about other civilizations. Promote the understanding of the diversity of civilizations, their values, thus peaceful cooperation and fair trade. Thank you.